Greetings everyone. Welcome to our day 2 of content creation masterclass. I hope you have watched video number 1 for yesterday. If you did not, kindly check in the comments. I have put a link to that video. It is very important that you follow these videos because they build upon each other. So the content is structured in such a way that you must learn the previous video for you to understand the next coming video. So having everything done, and I hope you are ready now to dive into today's topic. So today we are going to be looking at understanding your audience. Yesterday you managed to create your niche. Today we want to understand who are the people you are targeting in that niche. So the objective for today is very simple, guys. By the end of this session, you must be able to clearly understand who you are creating the content for, how to find the audience, and how can you identify their pain points and desires. So that is very important because, as you shall see in the next coming videos, pain point and desires are what you are going to target. Now, you also have to be able to build an actionable audience persona. This comes for today. So more on this one later on towards the end. Let us get started for today's business. What is target audience? So your target audience is the specific group of people you want to reach with your content. You are creating content for a specific group of people. So you want to reach those people. That is your target audience. These are the people who are going to relate with your message, who are going to engage with your content, who will eventually support you. So that is your target audience. Think of it like this. You want to speak in a classroom, then please speak to doctors as like teenagers. Your message, the tone, the examples that you are going to use, and even the platforms that you use to present to doctors is completely different to the platform, the message, the tone, and the presentations that you are going to do to teenagers. So looking at this example, I hope you can understand that audience matters much more than the message. So your audience is very important. That's why we have started by identifying the audience right early in the training session, so that when we go to the next video lessons, you are going to benefit especially from creating content that engages with your audience, that resonates with your audience, that inspires them, that motivates them, that educates them. Right. So I'm going to give you 2 examples where content target audience is very important. Number 1, LAME, LAME. This person creates short stories which are silent reaction videos. The audience for this lady is the global audience, Generation Z, and these people, they love humor without language barriers. Her content works because it's tailored to that group. So let's dive into this one a little bit. This person creates short, silent videos, and these videos are reactionary videos. The target audience for this person is the global people, everyone around the world. But the one thing which obviously limits connection with the global people is language. That's why this person creates silent videos. Silent videos. So anyone can enjoy them without language barriers. Another example is a cooking content creator. Let's say it is you love to cook, you love to show people how you cook different dishes or how you experiment with the different recipes. So you make low budget meals for students who would have a different tone than fine dining chef who is targeting wealthy professionals. So yourself, you are making low budget meals. Your target will be the students who cannot afford to pay a lot of money for food. Now, your audience is quite different from a professional chef who is targeting high-end customers. And you see the difference on audience, on target audience. I hope I'm making it clear. So now we know that you must have a target audience, but why does your audience matter more than the content? Yes, guys, your target content matters more than the content. Why is it that? Many beginner creators like you and me, we usually focus on what we want to post. What we want to post. You say, I want my people to see this. I want to post this. But do you know that who you are talking to, your message, if you don't know who you are talking to, then your message will not be delivered. So do you know who you are talking to? You cannot just shout in this vast content world. So you need to know who you are talking to. Now, if you know who you are talking to, now we know that communication is going to be effective because it's you here, the sender, then you communicate to your audience. Your audience will communicate back to you using their response, comments, and reactions. So it is better to understand your audience first. That is very important. It is better to understand your audience first, then you create content that solves their problems, that entertains them, or that inspires them. So that is why knowing your audience is the best, especially now when you are starting. So that when you start creating your content, you know you are creating this content for this type of a person. Right. So let us look at just two examples in which having the audience is most important or matters much than the message. A mother creating parenting tips may get more engaged by tailoring a content for new mothers who are aged between. So it is you are a new. Right. So let us look at just two examples in which having the audience is most important or matters much than the message. A mother creating parenting tips may get more engaged by tailoring a content for new mothers who are aged between 20 and 30 and trying to speak to all parents, or than trying to speak to all parents. So it is you are a new mother. You want to create content to other new mothers, right? So it is much better to target young mothers than to talk to all parents, because all parents have got different needs, have got different entertainment, different things that inspires them, that motivates them. Right? Now we have got a new entrepreneur who is posting in native language. We have you are an entrepreneur, just new, just starting your business. You are starting your journey, but in your language. Okay? You will attract local followers which doesn't connect culturally. So you see, if you post your videos in your natural language, in your mother language, you are going to attract people in your country much faster than posting the same content in another language. For example, let's say you are posting in English instead of posting in your native language, right? Audience, pain points, and desires. As I have mentioned in the opening, that we must know the audience, pain points, and desires. Let me explain this before we go further. So people follow and engage with content that addresses their real life challenges. If you are having problem fixing, let's say you want to bake something, you have got a problem. You want to bake a cake, but you don't know. What do? You go on YouTube, you search, you go on TikTok, you search. That is a pain point. It is giving you problem. So we need to know what is the pain point or what motivates our audience. So our followers, they want content that addresses their real life challenges and or helps them to achieve their dreams, which is their desires. So on this 30-day masterclass, the purpose was laid before, and I am sure that that is why you are watching this, because number one, you want to learn how to create content. Number two, you want to learn how to use the gadgets that you have, be it a phone, computer, or a tablet. You also want to be monetized. So that is very important. That is what I'm going to address in these 30 days. And I'm going to help you to achieve that. So in order to explore or come up with our audience pain points and desires, we ask a couple of questions. So right now, I want you to get your ballpoint and paper and then write down these questions. I'm going to put them in the content below so that you can also go through them after watching the video. And whenever you are answering them, you need to think deeply so that you can get the correct answer that will help us build our audience as we go further. So the number one question is, what keeps my audience up at night? Okay, why are my audience having sleepless nights? Right, that is a key question. Number two is, what are they struggling with? Those pain points. You need to be able to come up with these pain points. Right? They might not be very accurate, but at least starting somewhere, it's much better than having nothing. Right? Question number three is, what do they want to achieve or experience? What do they want to achieve or experience? So this is another pain point or a desire. We can look at it from a desire point of view. They want to achieve something specific. What is it? Like in your case, I know you want to be monetized, making content using your phone. So that is why I'm going to teach you how to be a content creator using a phone, just like me. I'm also using a phone, just one phone that I'm using. So I'm going to help you to use your phone the same way that I'm doing using my phone. As you can see, I'm making videos, I've posts, I'm making pictures using the phone. So you also learning how to do that. Then, what are they afraid of? What are their pain points? What are they afraid of? So we need to debug that which is keeping them afraid. What is frightening our audience? We need to demystify that. Next, what motivates them? Why are they motivated? Why do they want to do this? Remember, there is a motive behind every action. So we want to explore the motive. And I know in your case, you want to be monetized. So I'm going to help you to get monetized. Just follow these videos. I've got a lot of great content that will take you from beginner to expert in just 30 days. So keep watching, keep following. Now, let us look at some real-world examples. I love examples. So when I'm teaching you, I'm always been using real-world examples so that you can relate to those situations. Example number one, if you are targeting unemployed youth, their pain point is lack of income. Right. Their desire is financial freedom or skills that can get them hired. So let's say we are targeting people who are unemployed. Their pain point is income. They don't have income. So now you know that these guys, they are looking for income generating projects or ways to get income. What is their desire? They want to be financially free. They want to get some money, right? So you are going to create your content to help them. Number one, they are going to solve their pain point. And then number two, you are going to make them fulfill their desire. Another example is, if your audience is a small business owners, you are targeting small business owners, those entrepreneurs who are just starting businesses, their pain points could be lack of customers. and their desire could be growing their businesses online. So these are real world examples which you can relate to, which you can also create content along those lines. Maybe if you haven't identified your niche yet, those are two real world examples in which you can create content in those niches. Right. How do we create the audience persona? We want to know, we want to have a model of our audience. We want to have a clear picture of who is the audience who's going to follow my content. So we have to create this picture in our mind. We have to come up with a very, very, very detailed picture so that if you create your content, you will know that my audience are going to relate to the content. How can we create this person? Right? So your audience persona is a detailed profile. A detailed profile. Keyword here is detailed. So it has got so much details, like their ideal followers, like their age, gender, occupation or stage in life, where they live, because that is very important. Hobbies or interests, challenges, dreams and goals, and where they spend most of their time. Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? Are they on YouTube? So I'm also going to give you a sample of a audience persona in the comment section. So check out for it. We can follow exactly those steps to create your own detailed audience persona. This is going to help you as we go further because we are going to use this information. So it is wise to do it now so that when we need it in the future, you are going to produce it and then we follow the lessons they unfold. So for today, you have a practical, you have some action. This is very simple, guys. It's very simple. It will take you maybe 5 or 10 minutes only. It's not going to take much of your time. So what you are going to do today is, I want you to create your own audience. I want you to write the following. You have to write the name. Yes, give your audience persona just a name. Any name can do. Don't worry if it's out of this world, but as long as it's a name. The age, gender, pain points, desires, online habits, preferred content style, and what type of content would help or entertain them. Right now, when you are done, you can also post in our WhatsApp group. Yes, I for the WhatsApp group for this lesson, where you are free to join, and then you can participate. You can ask questions. You can comment. It's also in the link. Check the link. Check the comments. I have put the link for that WhatsApp group. So when you watch this video, create your audience persona, come to the WhatsApp, post it there. I'm going to be there and very active, and I'll also reply and help you to create a more detailed or targeted audience persona so that when you move forward, you are going to have no problem identifying who is your target and creating content that will resonate with your target. So that is it for today, guys. Understanding your audience is very important and is the foundation of a successful and strong content brand. So we need to understand who is our audience. Now, your content is only as powerful as its ability to speak directly to the people who need it. Right? Nail this today. Every piece of content you create moving forward, it will feel like more natural because it will be targeted to a specific people. Now, having done that, we know, and I'm guaranteeing you that your income will be coming. Right? So that was it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, we are still going to watch something else and learn, but it will build up from what we have done today. Now, comment, share, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, follow if you are watching on Facebook, and don't forget to join the WhatsApp group. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to write something. Even just say hi. It is very a way that we can connect. I will know that you are there and I also reply. Then we can build a community like that. But Don't forget to share the video. Help someone, help other persons. They are going to benefit from it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day further. See you tomorrow again in the same time, same place.